Hi, my name's Dr. Shelley. My website is drshelleys.com. I had a really interesting conversation on Friday night at a networking event with a young woman who brought up the concept of 80-20. At first, I thought she was talking about food, 80% good, 20% bad. But then I realized she was actually talking about relationships, how apparently it's a good thing if you find somebody who's 80% perfect and 20% not so perfect. And she said to me, she says, for her to honor herself, the 20% also needs to be met, not just the 80%, and how difficult it is to find even somebody who does meet 80%. And for her, she decided she needed three lovers, more 60, 40, or 30, 30, 40, all different combinations that she explores. And I really like that idea because it really is almost impossible to find one lover that meets all your needs. And that's where the concept of non-monogamy comes in, the concept of polyamory, of open relationships. When you're really willing to honor yourself so completely that you want everything to be satisfied on all levels. I write about it in my book, Soul Sex, which is a spiritual adventure through the chakras, looking at how we connect with people through different levels, through the sexual level, the emotional level, heart-centered level, intellectual level, energetic level, and how it really is a lot to expect one person to be able to meet you on all those frequencies and all those levels. And so, to me, polyamory makes so much more sense. I've lived in a polyamorous relationship for most recently for the last 8 years, and before that, 5 years before that. And I've been in a long-term relationship with my significant other for 20 years in an open relationship. And the subject always fascinates me, and I really don't understand why people would get so caught up in monogamy. It's so limiting and so it's very dishonoring of myself or of yourself or whoever. So I encourage people to really look at, are their needs really being met? Are they really meeting? Is one partner sufficient to meet all their needs? Is it more healthy to explore maybe other partners as well? Maybe you have one that's great for sex, maybe one for going out, maybe one for having intellectual conversations. And maybe you can find that one person that meets you on every level. But until you do, or even if you do, I'd suggest exploring polyamory and open relationships and non-monogamy. I've lectured on this topic around the world, and I encourage you to visit my website, drshelleys.com, sign up for my free newsletter, and find out about the workshops that I teach around the world too. I'd love to have you join me. Thanks. Bye.